He read the Bible 3 times and started leading Bible studies because, don't you know, as soon as we find the Lord, you know, we get so self-righteous. Hey, I did. I did. I know the stages that we go through, and we all go through them. Most of us do. Well, let me take that back too, because I can't speak on that. But I know that other spirit-filled people who are, you know, who've went through the fire and have learned the wisdom and the knowledge and the experiences that God had for them. You can tell each other. You can sense each other's spirit. Spirit recognizes spirit. And spirit also recognizes BS. Mine is allergic. Like I am allergic to it. My spirit is allergic to Michael Clark. He now has a relationship with his family and even coaches Little League after having been banned 3 years ago and bought his daughter a prom dress. You know how many of us single parents out here buy shoes, prom dresses, like all the time, like, you know, I just can't hardly. I just can't. You bought your daughter a prom dress. Oh my gosh. Let's give him a freaking pardon. Michael works as a community liaison for ARC and meets with the judge almost every day to go over the court docket. His goal is to get people into recovery rather than jail. It's pretty easy when they're being court ordered, ain't it? When you're sitting in a room and the judge is saying, yep, you have to go to court. You have to go to rehab. Step left and go register with Mr. Clark. Oh, but they tout those numbers like he's such a success. Oh, he's such a success. He coordinates the paperwork for people who are court ordered into rehab. Let's give him a pardon. He deserves a pardon. He has personally taken 67 people to recovery by working with the judge and lawyers on an alternative sentence. How do they do this with a straight face? How do they, in one sentence, say they're court ordered? The judge is ordering these people to the court or to the rehab. But Michael Clark is such a great liaison because he's getting them to go to rehab. Am I missing something here? Am I missing something? Please tell me if I am missing something. All right. Oh, here's a good photograph. Look there. I mean, it's just been nothing but cameras, you know, like videos. Let's look down at through there. Look there. There's inside ARC. on another studio set. Man, he's got the life, don't he? Ain't he living the life? Look there. You've got him up there talking to this lady in the middle on the top. There he is, I guess, with these kids. There's Matt Brown under there. And there's Michael down there at the bottom. There's Andy Bashir getting a big check or giving a big check. There's Preacher Man and his wife. I think that was right after he took his wife from her husband. Addiction Recovery Care employee creates new church in Letcher County. So this is when he started it over at the Cane Kitchen. The way that I understood it back, because I was applying for a lot of these jobs back then. And so I was applying and I was looking and seeing what positions they were, advertising that they were trying to fill. And one of the first ones was a chaplain. They kept trying to fill these chaplain positions in ARC. And so I think, and this is just my speculation completely, but I think that they went to him and said, hey, we need a chaplain for the rehab. Are you interested? And he's probably been like, yeah, okay, because ARC is always about hiring people that go through their program, or at least they were, especially back then. And so I guess, I don't know how he starts going to that big church over there in Cumberland, but he starts going to that big Pentecostal church there in Cumberland where this little girl's daddy was allegedly the preacher, and she was married, and that was their church. Her dad was the preacher of this big church there in Cumberland. Seems like they had a great life going. This guy shows up, and the next thing you know, while the husband is gone to work during the day, this guy's sneaking up the road going and seeing her, allegedly. And people saw his car driving up the driveway. They're like, why is he going to her house? Her husband is gone. Why is he over there so much? Well, then it finds out he's having an affair with her, allegedly. Takes her from her husband, tells her that God said she needed to be with him, allegedly. Gave her a big song and dance about what God was doing. And I believe in God. I also fear God. I don't fear no man, but I fear God, honey.